What is up, y'all? Welcome back once again to Mo Time. Yeah. Today, guys, I'm dropping my top 10 NBA players of all time list. Yes. This video is about to be really controversial, guys. I know there's going to be a lot of hate on me for this, but this is just my top 10 in my opinion. Maybe it could be different for you guys. We can all agree that number one is not going to be too far off. But here it is. So comment down below before I tell you guys my top 10. Comment down below what you guys think is your top 10. Comment down below after the video what you guys think. You guys agree with me, disagree with me, whatever. So yeah, let's get into this video. Alright, at number one, I've got MJ. He's the GOAT. No questions asked. 6-time champion, 6 finals MVP, 6 for 6. Such a great player on and off the court. He made it three-peated twice and everything. I could go on with the championship things, but overall, he was just like such a great player. He's the GOAT. For 2, I'm just gonna hold the paper. For 2, I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The reason for this is because he had that unstoppable skyhook shot. He was great. He was fantastic. We cannot, you can make an argument that he could be even better than MJ, actually, and he could be number one because of his stat line and because of his accomplishments and everything. He played 20 seasons in the NBA and was still great. So, unbelievable. Number 3, I've got Magic Johnson. First point guard on the list. Magic Johnson was incredible. He was a Laker. He was a Laker his whole career. He was, in my opinion, the greatest point guard of all time because of what he was able to do. He made it to the finals. His first year as a rookie, he was so great. He played center that one game and dropped 42. Magic is incredible. I have him number 3. Number 4. Ooh, I might get bashed for this, but I'm going to have to go with LeBron. LeBron James, yes. He may not have ended his career, but he's already in number 4 for me because of what he's been able to do. He's the most complete NBA player that I've ever seen play the game of basketball, and I already have him at number 4. Number 5. I got Diesel, Shaq. The reason I have Shaq right here is because he's obviously, in my opinion, I would say, second most dominant NBA player in history. I'll tell you guys who's first, because he's on the list too, but the reason I have Shaq ahead of that guy is because Shaq has been able to, the way he's been able to dominate the game has been different than the other player, and he's the first center. No, Kareem is. He's the second center. Shaq was just so, his presence was so felt. His stat line was incredible in the finals, in the three-peat with Kobe. Shaq was incredible, so I have him at number 5 in top 5. All right, next 5. At number 6, I got Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, on my favorite team, the Spurs. No disrespect to him, but I have to put him at number 6. 5-time champion, all respect to him, but he's not better than Shaq. I have him at number 6 because what he's been able to do and what he's been able to, how he's been able to affect the game in his whole career. At 7, I've got Wilt Chamberlain. He's the most dominant player, in my opinion. The reason I don't have him in front of Shaq was because Shaq was able to be more successful with the championship rings. Wilt did put up absurd stat lines. He averaged 50 points a game one season, but that's because, a lot of people can say the rules changed and everything. Yeah, but that doesn't take away what he's been able to do. He's arguably the strongest player to ever play the game. He was just so incredible, and I have him at number 7. Number 8, I've got his big-time rival, Bill Russell. 11-time champion, incredible player, arguably the best defender in NBA history. Him and Wilt would match up, and he was 6'9", while Wilt was 7'1", and he would defend Wilt really good, actually, for 6'9", center. So, I have a number 8. Number 9, I've got Kobe. Kobe being Bryant. Now, a lot of people left Kobe off their top 10 list. I just thought that was disrespectful. To leave Kobe off the top 10 list is disrespectful. In fact, he got he got 2 jerseys retired for the first time ever. No NBA player has done that. In fact, on both jerseys, on Kobe number 8 and Kobe number 24, both had Hall of Fame careers. Add that up together, and that's Kobe's whole career. Kobe Bryant is easily in my top 10 list. I have him at number 9 because he wasn't as good as the other players I mentioned in terms of his impact. He was arguably the best scorer on the list because of his shooting and everything, best shooter. But I have Kobe at number 9. And last but not least, y'all, for number 10, I'm going to have to give it to Hakeem Olajuwon. The Dream. I got to give it to him because he was so dominant. You know, people forget about him. What he did to Shaq, what he did to so many other guys, David Robinson and everything, Charles Barkley. His dream shake was that one was so good. People tend to forget what Hakeem did, but he's arguably he would be in my top 5 centers of all time easily. It would be him, Shaq, Wilt, David Robinson, Bill Russell, right there, because he was just unstoppable. What he was able to do. In fact, there's even a clip saying how Michael Jordan himself was like, I'm glad they didn't make it past the West, because if they did, we wouldn't have an answer for him in the finals. But, it would have been interesting to watch. But there y'all have it. That's my top 10 list for NBA. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think of this video. If you guys disagree or agree with me. But until the next video, y'all, peace.